As promised earlier on today, then we've got a Blitz video with the Black Order team that are near enough close to maxed out. I think this is possibly one of the highest Black Order teams you will see in the game. So total team power 574,000. Absolutely unbelievable. You've got the majority of the tier 4s maxed out. Most of them have got high red stars. You'll see that when you're playing as well. It does show their profile. But what we're going to do is, it's currently on tier 8 Blitz, so we're going to actually check out some matches and see how this team gets on against the meta teams in the game. So we're starting off here going up against 621,000 power Fantastic Four team. They're a pretty slow team to start and they can be really vulnerable during that initial turn, and this is where this team will wreak havoc on them because they get a ton that they can actually do straight away at the start here. So I will mention that I'm not massively familiar with this team, so as the actual fights go on, hopefully I'll get a little bit better here. But the first few matches, if I make any obvious mistakes, don't go giving me a hard time in the comments or anything like that. But let's go, let's smash them. I reckon it was best to take out Torch there. If you're in war, you would probably want to take out Namor, but with it being this mode, just go for Torch first. Probably Mr. Fantastic next, due to the assists that he will be providing. Very much learning this team myself as well. So let's see, let's go for this one. And then we've got the taunt going up here. There's so much going on with this particular team and I've really not spent much time in the game at all. I've been keeping myself busy in the garden during lockdown for the last few months. Got it looking pretty good, fixing all the fences, painting everything. Yeah, definitely keeping myself busy there anyway. But that's why I fell behind a little bit in regards to knowledge. There's a time stone getting used there. They're not really a very powerful Blitz team at all, so started off with the Fantastic Four and then we'll work up and see if we can get the likes of X-Men, see if they can take them down. But I suppose if they can take down teams in the hands of a noob like myself, because I probably am a bit of a noob these days, then that's a further testament to how strong they actually are. Well, here we go for this. Slow it down for this. This is incredible. Much as a lot of people are disappointed with this team on Reddit, it seems you've got stuff like this and you've got the snap, which hopefully we'll see in this video. It kind of does make up for it a little bit, for me at least. I'm not too much of a stat man these days, I'm looking more just for a bit of fun. But there we go, that's team number 1, so let's check out the next one now. For team number 2 here then, we've got a Hydra team to go up against. Now this will be one where, very much I was saying a moment ago about being a noob, this is going to come through here because I struggled to counter them at the best of times. But again, let's see how we got on. That actual red skull in game is 7 red stars, 127,000. But I'll avoid the trooper, I know that much at least. Let's try and go for just the sniper here. Should work out really nice when we've got the flip on Thanos. Let's of course wait till they've got all their buffs up first before we go using that. Got that damage there, able to eat that up easy enough. They do get an absolute ton of buffs, but again, Thanos with the time stone is going to wreak havoc on them and should get me a lot of charges taken off Red Skull. If you can get past the resistance check, I suppose that's something I've heard they're maybe lacking a little bit. They're not always landing. There's a resistance check in place. Hydra just seems to get so many turns. Absolutely hate them. Okay, we're stuck here. Let's just go for the taunt. No idea if it's the best thing to do. Getting the charges down. We'll be getting some health back via Emily Maw as well with the ultimate when we get the chance there. So let's go for this, let's slow it down. I've never actually really seen it when there's a lot of buffs. It does look incredible. Boom. That was awesome there. As much as again I mentioned the fact that it seems that a lot of people on Reddit aren't really happy, and I'm normally one to moan these days, but I just love them and they're just fun. There probably is quite a lot wrong with them, but I'm still finding them a lot of fun. Wait a minute, Red Skull is actually down. How did that happen? I have no idea what's happening here, other than the fact I'm having a bit of fun, which is good, which is what it should be all about, ultimately. I say that and I'll get slaughtered in the comments now for doing so many mistakes. But there we go. They absolutely smashed Hydra anyway. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know how we took down Red Skull so quickly. Obviously, I'll watch this back and I'll try and figure out what happened, but they smashed them anyway. So I actually feel a little bit bad going up against this team. They were a meta team at one point, but they fell so far down now, where some teams have been doing matches where they're 100,000 more power and they actually fail. But I suppose Punisher could do a little bit of damage on me. Let's see what we've got here. You've got that offence down. Let's go for that on Punisher, definitely. Wasn't sure if I wanted the basic for the double hit to just try and take him out. And there's no buffs or anything yet, so just the basic once again. Front loaded damage via Thanos is really pretty amazing. And the defenders are just really pretty weak now, unfortunately. They were great, and I've actually got mine powered up to about 400,000, which is one of my higher teams, because at one point they were really good. They were the team for raids, but it just shows with power creep where it's went in the game. They fell down so much. There, I didn't think that would be difficult, and it wasn't really. A stomp at the end there. So let's check out the next team. So for all two of you that were actually enjoying seeing my face there, unfortunately my cameras ran out of battery because I had to go away and break up a fight between my guinea pigs. They seem to always have a wrestling match whenever I start recording a video, and it took so long to break up. My camera was on and it's ran out of charge, which is a bit of a pain, to be honest. But on the plus side, we're back with an X-Men team to go up against with here. This one will take a little bit of time thinking about what I'm doing, so I can hopefully take them down, because they're not going to be a walkover like the defenders and so on. Now I'm thinking possibly Cyclops is the one I want to get rid of. I don't want to get rid of Jean or anything like that. That just makes Cyclops sad, and then you will end up regretting it when that happens. Let's go for this here. And then do we flip? I don't think we actually want to flip just yet, because he'll get another turn really soon. Not quite sure how that works when he does, but he does get that. So let's now go for this. Defense up. We'll see how they work as well, I suppose, as a counter to Phoenix when we do take her out, 'cause that's really what Ebony Maw is set up for. This is a punch up as well. It was around about 100,000, I believe. Bit of a slow start here so far. Fair amount of damage there. Let's see what options we've got. Possibly worthwhile doing that one. We're not going to clear anything, I don't believe, on Colossus at the moment. So let's go for this. Jean's going to go down pretty soon, but once again, Ebony can hopefully nullify her to an extent. And we don't want to go for that, that would be a waste. Applying stun and slow won't work. You'll just resist it. Get some healing here. It really isn't a great amount. The way the healing actually looks like it's going to work is that it's really in Dark Dimension 3. You'll get the most out of it, but other than that, look at all that. That's pretty amazing there, all those debuffs. So from here, let's take out... Oh, we're still stuck. We can't take out Cyclops just yet. Although if we go for this, we'll take out Jean, which we don't want at all. So we'll stay on Colossus. Take him out and hopefully take out Cyclops. Let's see which of these attacks does the most damage. That was 300, this one's 550, plus the death proof. There we go, 162,000, that done the job. He went down just as Cyclops, or just as Phoenix went down even, which was perfect timing. She's got that ability block, you can see, there's the barrier going on us, so that's pretty amazing. I have heard that she will still get her ultimate off most of the times. I don't know, let's see if we can burn her down before that happens. I need to slow it down for this every single time, it's just so good. But hopefully in this gameplay we'll get to see the snap as well. We need to finish off a match, I believe, to get the snap. I would have tried it there, but there was a chance Phoenix would take me out. But there we go, we managed to get her before she fired off the ultimate. So they absolutely demolished X-Men, which are a pretty formidable team to go up against, especially when they've got Cyclops there. I'll see if I can get another team here. For the final match here then, we're going up against Asgardians. That should be an interesting team to see. Guinea Pigs are having round number 2 of their wrestling match, so you can probably hear that in the background as well. Now, it's 4 or Hela you really want to get rid of. So let's see. Try and take out 4. He's going to hit really hard once he gets all the charges. That's a fair bit of damage at the start there. And then which of these attacks is the best to go for? We'll actually go for this one for the double attack. There we go, that's him taken down. Hela next. I won't use the flip just yet. We can get a decent amount of buffs going, so I'll save the flip for then. Again, Asgardians are a really dangerous team, and it looks like they're absolutely smashing them here. I think it is offensively they'll do exceptionally well, but defensively they can be beaten. But any team can be beaten defensively. I remember when the Brotherhood came out in day number 1, I managed to figure out a team that could beat them. So any team, if you spend enough time theory crafting, you'll find something in game that can be used to beat them. But offensively, yeah, pretty tasty. I'll put it that way. And it's just Hela. So there's absolutely smashed them, and it's guaranteed Blitz, so it is a punch up they're doing here. And there we go. Poor Greg, left all on his own, and that's us done. So hope this video's been interesting. Let me know how you've got on with this team, what you think of them, and thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon.